What's up, friends of YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the day that I had a traumatic brain injury. What happened to me was that I was at a restaurant one day. I was about 2 years old. While I was at the restaurant, according to what my mom told me, we were waiting on our meal, and I saw something behind me, and I was really interested in what it was. So I stood up in a high chair that wasn't properly buckled. You know, some high chairs have a buckle on them. Well, it wasn't properly buckled, so I stood up in the high chair, and when I did, the high chair fell backwards and it fractured my skull. Throughout my life, that's caused me several issues. The traumatic brain injury. I have short-term memory loss. I have ADHD. I have had seizures in my past. Had some times whenever I was younger where I was kind of a bully because of my traumatic brain injury, because normally, which isn't good, but normally people who have traumatic brain injuries, especially guys, are very aggressive whenever they make them angry. It got so bad sometimes where my parents couldn't even take me to McDonald's or something like that, because if a kid would make me angry, end up getting into a fight. This was whenever I was around 8 years old. Since then, I've had to do therapy. I've several different brain therapies. I even lived in New Jersey for a month, brain waves testing to try to help me be able to remember better. I've also had to, whenever I was in high school, I had to spend about 10 hours a week doing tutoring, like focused tutoring, but it was just me and another person one-on-one, and they would help me finish my homework. So yeah, I had to have help with that. Also, from whenever I was in 6th grade to 8th grade, I was in special needs class. During that time, they would help me prepare for high school, and they would also help me with my homework and everything. That's what I would do pretty much during special needs class. I wasn't there full time, but I was there for a couple hours a day during classes. It wasn't until my 8th grade year that I actually was able to be about with other students my age. And that was great because I actually got to be in people in my graduating class. High school, I didn't have to be in the special needs anymore, so that was a good thing. But I did have to have a lot of extra help because obviously high school homework was a lot more difficult than middle school homework. That's why I had to have that many hours of tutoring every week. I was at tutoring from on Mondays for about 4 hours, and then another 4 hours on Wednesdays. It kind of took up a lot of my social life doing tutoring, just because if I didn't have that, I would have basically failed high school if I didn't have as much help as I had. So whenever I was wanting to get out on my own and I wanted to go to film school in Nashville, my parents were very nervous about that because I had never been on my own before, and even whenever I was in high school, they were very, very still helping me out in the same way it would help out a little kid. But I'd have to say, whenever I moved to Nashville, that's whenever I think I really matured and became a better adult. I still struggle to call myself an adult now because of all the help I still need, but for the most part, I think I've gotten a lot better. But yeah, that's my story. If you noticed a part of the story where you'd like me to touch back up on again or something like that, let me know. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.